Greetings and welcome, my friends. This is the Black Hole, a mono-black deck that aims to hit the opponent directly with spells. We're loaded with some new weapons from Foundations, as well as some familiar ones. We've got card draw alongside removals, and even a board wipe to keep enemy men under control. It's a mix of cards that's never been seen before in the same list. Let's get to the cards. We start off with a full set of Ruthless Negotiation, a discard that exiles and costs only 1 mana. It can also be played again from the grave for 5 mana, where it will double as card draw as well. We go up a card and the opponent loses 2. Seems fair. We've got a full set of the removal Candy Grapple. It'll take out small men early, and later in the game, we can take out bigger men at the cost of an enchantment, artifact, or a token. It's a small price to pay to be able to have the flexibility of taking out bigger men for only 2 mana. Exsanguinate is a black burn spell that we'll use to hit the opponent for X damage, and will gain that same amount in life. We do want to be able to pay plenty of mana for this effect, so we're playing only 2 copies. If all goes to plan, this will be a late game card that can threaten to take out the opponent with 1 hit. Phyrexian Arena is pure card draw to help fuel us to the late game. It does cost us a life for every card we draw with it, but we've also got a little bit of life gain to make up for the self-inflicted pain from our card draw. The banner is here to boost either our Vampire Conqueror or zombies. We've got some cards that love having plenty of mana available, as well as some pricey cards that we definitely want to be able to get on board. Demonic Pact is a powerful new card from Foundations that we already used once in our High Plains Grifter deck. In this deck, we aim to take advantage of its 3 abilities. The 4th ability we'll try to avoid, as we'll lose the game on the spot if we choose that final line. We can evade having to choose that final ability by sacrificing the Pact to a Candy Grapple. We're not losing to our own card today. The Conqueror has already made a big splash in Standard by appearing in life gain decks. We are not a life gain deck, but with the Conqueror we can gain plenty of life when we hit the opponent. What's great is the Conqueror is not legendary, so we can have multiples in play that will double or triple the amount of life we gain when we hit the opponent. GG's opponent, thanks for coming to the big show. Deadly Cover-Up is our sweeper. We'll fire it off when the board has gotten out of our control. We can collect evidence later in the game to take out an opponent's card and all copies of it from their hand, library, and grave. It might be enough to cripple them and open up a way of getting in damage. Grievous Wound doubles as a weapon and as a surprise for those working the life gain combo too hard. With it in play, the life gain combo won't work as the opponent will not be able to gain life. And when we hit the opponent, they'll take the damage and then lose half their life. It's a great way to pile up damages. We're playing 2 copies of Lilly the Dreadhorde General. At 6 mana, she is a powerhouse and is able to make an army of zombies and eventually cripple the opponent while drawing us extra cards. Her combined abilities can let her take over the game. The Black Virtue is a card we've featured in plenty of decks using the powerful Swamp. It's here to snipe small men and then get men from any grave to use for our purposes. For lands, we've kept it as simple as possible. We're playing a pair of Fountain Ports to generate tokens of the sushi kind or treasures, and 22 swamps. Playing the deck is only moderately complicated as there are some cards that need to be played carefully, especially the Pact. The early turns we focus on minimizing enemy men and prevent as much damage as possible while we set up with an arena or a banner. With plenty of card draw, we can pull ahead on board and threaten damages to the opponent with men or with some of our cards. In the mid-game, we have the Conqueror to boost our life total while we hit for damages. Lilly will take over the game and pull us further ahead in the late game. The combination of Lilly and an active Virtue is often too much for any opponent to be able to stay in the fight. That's the deck, boys. Let's go play some games.
Do you want to play a game?
This is Romo Loops. No, wait, it's Rom-U Low Peas. Everyone loves peas, right, bro? We get to go first with a 3-lander that's loaded with mid to late game cards. This is perfectly acceptable shuffler. I'll take it. Keep. Bro took a mull. He probably had a similar hand and decided it wasn't worth it. He probably ended up with a shuffler special for his troubles. We draw a removal and we'll snipe their guy. It's a pain in the you-know-what if we let it live. Fire me a hero. They get the mono-red darling down. The next step is pumping it. And there it is. Well done, bro. Truly genius move. I've never seen that before. Hey, did they really keep a shuffler special? Stuck on 2, bro? Well, all this has been good and fun, but luckily we drew into our 5th land. Now it's going to be good fun to see their boys pack their bags. Get gone, girls. They get another Mouseketeer down, but that's fine. We're on 5 mana now, and there is no turning back the tide that will assemble against them. First up is the Conqueror. We're not playing the Drain combo, but as a standalone, this guy can rock with the right cards. Bro's eyes probably popped out of his skull. Red Bull gives you wings, and their Mouseketeer takes to the air. He's too small to come in, so we'll have to see if they use it as a blocker. Let's go ahead and throw down the wound before we send in the Conqueror to do Conqueror stuff. You might want to block up, bro. This is a 1.5 you're about to take. They take the hit like it's nothing, but it isn't nothing. It's a smash hit. And in one shot, we take them from 17 down to 5. All their hard work was erased, and we go up to 21 life. They hit themselves for 1 in playing out their guy. That's some pain there, bro. I hope it was worth it. We draw negotiations and we'll wreck their future plans with 1 card. Let's get in there for damages. They did learn to block between now and the last time we attacked. Good job, bro. I hope you can do 24 damage in 1 turn. If not, it's GG's. Extra cheese. This is NH, bro. No, wait, it's NH Pro. Pro at what? Are we doomed? The Shuffler special strikes, we're even going first to sweeten the deal, but I don't think we'll take it. Mull, and then we get basically the same hand. Shuffler has gone off the rails. We'll ship the wound as its impact won't be felt until later in the game anyways. We're so vulnerable at this early stage, we even have to snipe a 1/1. Shout out to the Shuffler. They're playing some discard as well, just don't take the Exsanguinate. That's the card we're going to use to kill you with, bro. It's quite a decision, apparently. It was a good idea taking out their fairy. Now they have to exile a card from their hand. Oopsie poopsie, right, bro? We draw a banner. When we have a Conqueror, I always like to name Vampire. But if we were close to playing Lilly, naming Zombie would be the way to go. Bro is afraid of the Conqueror. That decision was made rather quickly compared to last time. We drew our discard. Let's hit them with it. It's not like we have any other plays. In a contest of top decking, I like our chances since we have card draw as well as reanimation on our side. They hit us with our own card. That's pretty tricky. We'll let the Exsanguinate go, even though we were going to do them in with it. They got us with a timely invasion of a Monket. It's unfortunate, but no use scrying over spilled mana. That's the land that would have let us play out Lilly. Too bad, but now we're one away from playing out the Virtue. They flip their invasion and copy our Conqueror. Good choice. We get our 6th land, and that's enough to drop our Virtue. We have a chance to turn some tables. I think I would have gone in for hits over flipping that invasion into a 2-2. Our Virtue kicks in and we'll snag the real deal Conqueror. Didn't I say I had the greatest land drawing skills of all time? We'll hang on to the land. We've got enough mana to play out everything in our deck now. You saw it here first, someone playing a cracked skull. Sure. Bro, cracked skulls? Crack them all. They send everyone in. We'll go ahead and block their fake Conqueror. This is a fine trade. We'll get back the real one at the beginning of our turn anyways. All those cracked skulls, and our guy is still here. What's next, bro? Some suicide runs? Get it? Bro's skull has too many cracks in it. GG's, bro. This is Sumo Salamander. Wait, what? How? We get to go first with a 3-lander that's packed with a little bit of everything. We've got card draw, removal, damage, and a sweeper. As we like to say around here, keep your pants on. They're on landfall, it would be a problem, but we've got removal for their little lizard guy. We drew both Exsanguinates now so we can regain the life we've lost to their lands. Easy peasy. Extra cheesy. They sniped our arena. They're afraid of the card draw. Oh, I see what they're trying to do. All their lands are deserts. All you have to do is play almost 20 lands. Every point of life we can gain is a wrench in their plans. We're going to hit them with sushi. Let's make a fish token, and on our turn we'll snipe their bird and get in for damages. A whole 1 damage to be exact. That 2 life we gained was one of their turns gone to waste. Only 14 more lands, bro. I hope you got it in you. Only 13 more lands now, you're getting close, bro. How can you contain the excitement? Let's spit out some sushi, we've got enough for a whole plate now. We even helped you, bro. All you need is 12 lands now. Let's not tell them about the Exsanguinate, that'll make their head pop. Damages, bro, damages. This reminds me of that one guy who was trying to kill us with fish tokens, and now here we are using sushi as a win con. What? Where are you going, bro? You only need 10 more lands. We won with sushi. GG's. These are dark times, and that's his name too. Your mom gets an A+ in naming things. We get a 4-lander with a removal and a pair of sweepers. We've got brooms this game, boys. Keep your pants on. Don't tell me this is another discard-heavy deck. Surely we've gone past that stage of standard. You've got 2 choices, bro. How is this a hard decision? We drew the enemy of discard, an arena. Getting this down will nullify like most of their deck. That talent is not going to do us much damage with the arena we have in hand. No wasting time, we gotta get the arena down right away. They actually take their talent to level 3. That's nice, bro. Very nice. We want brains, so we're going with zombie. That and Lilly spits out zombie tokens like a machine. Take the removal, bro. You're gonna want to take the removal. Ha! Sucker! We'll drop Lilly. It's time for her to cause some stress. Thanks to the banner, our zombies are 3/3s. That bandit's talent has been doing some work, hasn't it? It looks real nice sitting on the board like that. They go tutor up a card and draw 3 as well. I'll bet anything they're going for a removal for Lilly. We will play out the fountain port. Sushi might be on the menu once again. Then we'll have Lilly squeeze out another zombie before we plant the Conqueror. We know what they went fetch, and it's not a sweeper. Yep, sure enough, there goes Lilly. All 2 copies. Probably should have used that on the Conqueror. They hit our vampire with a removal, but that leaves us a pair of 3/3 zombies still on board. They want brains. This turn we're dropping bombs on this mofo. The Pact will punch for 4, while the Arena will make it so we get 3 cards at the start of each of our turns. Their removal kills them. They'd have gone down to 6. Nice, bro. Real nice. GG's. This is Shadow Hollow W. What's the W stand for? Walter? White? This is proof the shuffler has a sense of humor sometimes. A 3-lander with double pact. There's no way we keep this. Mull. Then we get a very similar looking hand, but we've now got to go down a card. Sometimes the shuffler wins. We'll ship the wound on down. Keep. Turn 3, and it's been a staring contest up until now. We want to land the Arena, but they've got blue open, so we'll go with the banner first and see if they counter. There is a hitch, but we get it. I was caught off guard. I didn't think we'd be landing it. Let's name Zombie for the Evil Dead thrills. Turn 4 comes and goes, and bro doesn't have any plays. This is very weird. We draw negotiations and we'll use it. Let's see what they let go. An edict. Maybe they've got heaps of removal and card draw? Let's test their counterspell skills and go for our Arena. We knew it. It's fine. We took a chance and it didn't work out. They even have a mastermind. That was extra cards for them if they didn't stop our Arena. They play out a tiny Bronco. The pain could be very real. We'll fire off our cover-up. 2 men for the price of 1, with everyone low on cards. Will we wipe? Looks like we got another edict out of their hand. They tap out to hit us with their land. They mill away 3 lands and a virtue. Thanks, bro. I didn't want to draw lands for 3 turns in a row. We gotta find a way to thank them for that. We want to drop the pact this turn, but wait, if we play out the banner first, we still have enough, right? Yes, that works out nicely. They hit us again with their shark land, but we're fixing to put an end to that. Let's make them toss a pair of cards. We'll be able to wipe out their hand this turn and still have enough to fire off a removal. They get a duress, but what do they take? They quickly decide on the virtue as the card that has to go. Amazingly, they still activate their shark land, even though they know we have removals in hand. Oopsie poopsie, bro. Check your shorts for stains. Alright, bro, we'll not be gaining life this game. That is certain. We get a virtue, but let's hold off for now. They might have another counter that taxes us for 2 mana, and we're short of being able to pay that when we go for the virtue. We draw another land, and now we can pay the 2 mana. Let's see how they like our virtue. It goes through smooth as butter. We'll take their fairy. Nothing like getting beat with your own men. Right, bro? We draw a banner and we'll play it out naming fairy for the laughs. Yeah, we knew they had that. We'll pay it. We've got all the mana. They get another tiny Bronco, but we've got a removal with its name on it. Eat it, little horse. Eat it like a pie. This guy is funny. We're using your own men, bro. Collecting evidence isn't gonna do a thing to stop the beatings coming your way. They're tapped out, so we'll use the mastermind to draw some cards. A little bit more ammo won't hurt. They are hilarious. They took the virtue, but we've got one in play already. What about that one, bro? Got anything for that one? I probably should have named horse with this one for the giggles and lols. Bro heads for the hills. I saw no brains when their head exploded. GG's, bro. GG's. And that, my friends, is another satisfied customer.